Hey, I haven't made a video in a long time. I kind of abandoned this YouTube video for my other channel, but I looked at some of the videos and they were made when I was in like 7th grade. It's kind of funny looking back on myself all those years ago. Um, I think the last video I made was an interview on Dragonoidpwns, and of course I've read a lot more books than I had since then. I've gotten into the Dragonlance books, which are pretty awesome, and H.P. Lovecraft and a few other artists or authors. Um, and still Drist, but I haven't read a few of their books in a while. I've gotten into D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and that is what I'm making this video for. Um, First off, I'm going to discuss 3.5 and 4th edition. So, I have 4th edition. I got the player's handbook. Um, After playing 3.5, all basically ever for about 3 years. Before I played D&D, I played some of the Star Wars role-playing games, like the old Warhammer fantasy role-playing stuff, like not 40K. This is D100 game. And I got into 3.5 and had a gaming group, and we were going, fine. Getting all the books, getting expansions, knowing like the game better, getting into it, and we all decided, hey, let's check out this 4th edition. But so many people have given it so much bad reviews and credits, it's gotten us where we were like, no, we're never gonna play it. But we decided to try it out. So I got the 4th edition player's handbook, and I've had it for a while. This is kind of old, but it's, let's just say we're not playing 4th edition right now. We're playing 3.5 again. It is way less role playing. It is healing surges. They have these things called healing surges where randomly in a dungeon, when you're on the brink of death, you can just be like going Super Saiyan and back up the full health, just it's like you're about to die and you're like, "Gah!" Back alive again. Uh, it's kind of ridiculous. Everybody used to say, World of Warcraft copied Dungeons and Dragons, and now it's more like D&D copied WoW, which is kind of strange. So, 4th edition is way more combat and kind of like World of Warcraft, more than it is the actual concept of role playing. It's like when 3.5 came out, everybody was playing 2nd edition. Nobody wanted to play 3.5. They all thought it was overpowered and stupid and ridiculous. But now, basically they all came over to 3.5 and everything's good now. It has more combat in it, but it's also good for role playing. And now 4th edition has come out, and it's turned around ever since, Wizards of the Coast got D&D after TSR. They've made it more and more like a video game, more and more like what they would expect the people to like. And so that's a sum up on my opinion for that. 4th edition also has these things called dailies and powers. They're not like, roll a die and I do a, I don't know, 120 arc swing to hit these guys. You have daily powers and counter powers, utility powers, and at wills. Basically, the at will power you can do whenever you want. Like warlocks, which is what I usually play, have an at will Eldritch Blast, which in 4th edition you get way more hit points than 3.5. Eldritch Blast does 1d10 damage at level 1, and it's an at will, so I can just sit around and go Eldritch Blast everywhere and sooner or later blow up the world because it never runs out. And in some of the daily encounters and all that stuff, it makes sense, but a lot of it is just too video game like. It's not the actual concept of playing a real character out of like a book or something. It's like, I can't afford World of Warcraft, or I don't have a computer, so I'm just gonna roleplay it with my friends. Uh, a lot of most, but one thing I do like about fourth edition is it's a lot more fun to go around, and kill stuff. The battles are funner, I guess you could say, because you have more of a variety. Well, if you're not too experienced with role playing, it's always good. It might be good for a beginner, so they can get into it. But when you come from 3.5 and you just started out, it might think that 3.5 is limited to what you can do. In fourth edition's like, whoa, you have so much stuff you can do during combat, but it's not really. Like, if 3.5 is more creative in your imagination, and fourth edition is more, these are the rules. You like video games, right? So it's kind of like a video game. And that's gonna sum it up. Uh, my main channel is Who's Blah. I think it's linked on here. I don't know. Uh, that's all I'm gonna say. This is kind of just a new video. I'll be coming with more later, but I felt like making one on this channel. I haven't been on here in forever, so hope you enjoyed.